President Trump's warning Iran to be careful after it announced it had accelerated its uranium enrichment program and surpassed that cap that was outlined back in 2015 in the nuclear agreement then. UN inspectors have confirmed another twist to this, the increase on Monday after visiting sites in Iran.
Iran better be careful, because you enrich for one reason, and I won't tell you what that reason is, but it's no good. They better be careful.
Tehran's already considered to be in breach of the landmark deal after it surpassed that 300-kilogram uranium stockpile limit. Also, it's increased the enrichment cap, as mentioned, beyond the 3.6%, a small step towards getting 2 nuclear power stations up to capacity. And further, officials there have also recently ruled out further dialogue with Washington unless sanctions are lifted. So it's a real impasse at the moment. Now, Iran's deadline for that has passed. That was the big news yesterday, if you're watching, with Europe only able to provide limited relief from the effects of financial penalties, and Iran said enough's enough. As part of the agreement signed 4 years ago, the United States agreed to ease sanctions on Iran, you may recall. For that, Tehran agreed to curb its nuclear program and not to enrich uranium over an established level, one we just talked about. The accord has been on the brink of collapse, though, since the US unilaterally withdrew from it last year and reimposed those devastating penalties on Tehran. The escalating crisis has triggered serious concern in the region and among the Western signatories of the deal too.
Germany, like our E3 and EU partners, is extremely concerned by Iran's announcement that it has begun enriching uranium beyond the concentration of 3.67%. We have repeatedly called on Iran not to take further measures that further undermine the nuclear deal.
While the UK remains fully committed to the deal, Iran must immediately stop and reverse all activities inconsistent with its obligations. We are coordinating with other JCPOA participants regarding the next steps under the terms of the deal, including a joint commission.
We strongly demand that Iran put an end to all activities that do not conform with its commitments under the JCPOA. France is in contact with its partners to engage in the necessary de-escalation of tensions.
Executive Director of the Ron Paul Institute, Daniel McAdams, spoke to us about it. He thinks, all this said, Iran is still committed to the 2015 agreement.
Well, it's pretty amazing when you pull out of a deal, when you break a deal, and you accuse the side that remains in the deal of breaking the deal. It was the U.S. that broke the deal by unilaterally pulling out last year. Plan to continue dictating the terms of the deal that you've already broken out of. The fact of the matter is, if you do study the JCPOA very closely, the Iranian foreign minister is right. There is Article 36, which says if the other signatories to the deal do not fulfill their obligations under the deal, and they have it, neither side has, neither the U.S. nor the Europeans, then Iran can take certain measures within the deal, remaining in the deal. So the reporting that Iran has broken the deal is just not accurate. The whole thing is rigged. The neocons around Trump want a war. They're pushing it forward. They're pushing it further, and they're pushing the same propaganda they pushed when they wanted their war with Iraq.